Morning, having my morning coffee, collagen, protein, creatine, concoction. Looking back at this training week and just the last 2 months in general, has me, it's got tough. The strength training, the conditioning, and the jiu-jitsu and the life has been hard to spin all those plates. So in the midst of trying to stay organized, trying to be present with my family, trying to strength train and do all of this stuff, I dropped the ball on some things. Been a little bit more late to pick up the kids from school on occasion. I've forgotten to record footage, set my camera up and hit record even, or just forgot my camera entirely. My body has been put under a lot of stress, which has been handling it fairly well, but trying to get the appropriate amounts of protein throughout every day, eating the correct amount of calories without overeating every day or undereating has been hard, especially since to do my calorie goals and my protein goals, I've pretty much had to eat the same thing every day for the last 2 months, and that has gotten a bit tiresome. So going into this training week, I have decided that I'm going to be making some changes, but I'll talk about that a little bit later. So this week and yesterday had me a bit tired. I almost didn't make it to the end of the day. Had a contractor here doing some bidding, finishing up some work. We had a roof leak last year that Emily and I fixed ourselves on the roof. And then I had to, clean up the drywall, and I did the drywall work, put up 90% of it, got it up there, put it up on the ceiling, and we have a 12-foot ceiling. But the finishing work, the mudding on a vertical plane, I can't do that. It's not my bank, so I had to hire somebody. They just finished that up, and then some other things around the house that I am not capable of doing. So anyway, it was a busy day, busy week, busy 2 months. The grind is real, and I'm in the middle of it now. So sometimes you just gotta, really look to the future goal and know that all of it is worth it, and that no matter the outcome, the work is being put in, the discipline is there. Keep my head down and keep working on the right things. This week has been, Gavin focused. Worked with him on Sunday or Monday doing, individual group fighting and some drills at home, because I know that he needed to slow himself down and slow his pace. He also has a competition coming up June 20th. But he wants to be more prepared this time than he was last time. So with his 2 classes this week that I help coach, and some of the extra drilling that he's doing, hopefully he'll be more prepared for World League. At the same time this week, he has finals starting. So I had to study for some of the classes he had deficiencies in, and it was really awesome to see his maturity level as a young man grow, that he sat down and really studied hard for these finals, when in the past he would have messed around and got distracted and done other things. He buckled down and studied hard. I homeschooled him from 3rd grade up until the beginning of the school year, and the rigor of his new school now, Rancho Solano, is so much harder than what we were doing here at home. And he adjusted really well. So really proud of him for that. And he's also looking forward and has his own goals that he wants to do. He's designing his own VR game. He's been coding diligently on that. He's managing his friend groups really well. All of that is really great to see. All within a very stressful week. So, again, that makes me really proud, Dad. And it's just a pleasure to see him grow to be the young man he is becoming, and I'm excited to see the young man he becomes later. So what is to come? As I alluded to earlier, I am going to be making some changes to my training schedule. The original plan I made after PANS was to do a phase 1 rest, phase 2 lifting, which is building the base and getting small incremental changes, getting my body used to lifting and the training load, and then phase 3, up my calorie intake to 26 to 2700 calories and start lifting heavy, dropping my jiu-jitsu to just 3 days a week only, and really trying to get every ounce of the strength out of my body. I have determined that those intermediate goals are no longer serving my end goal, which is worlds. Everything is jiu-jitsu. It needs to be through that lens, not chasing strength and strength. So my goal for 315 is going to stop after phase 2. Well, next week is my last heavy lifting week, and then I deload, and then I'm back to 5 to 6 days a week of jiu-jitsu, 1 maintenance day of strength training, 2 zone 2 cardio sessions a week that are 45 minutes to 60 minutes, which I'll be doing on an assault bike or a rower, and non-negotiable assault bike tournament simulation will stay in the schedule. I know this is very disappointing for all of those out there wanting to watch me do 315 or falling around with those goals, but sometimes you have to change what you're going to do with new information. It's okay to make changes. It's okay, even though I wrote a contract with myself that, again, those intermediate goals weren't serving the ultimate goal purpose. So we changed lanes. It's part of the decision-making process. It's how we get better. I need to start getting more technical and really getting on the mat, getting those mat time reps in. Otherwise, I am not going to be ready for my 2 competitions coming up. So we switched into training camp as of June 1st, getting ready for Jiu-Jitsu World League June 20th and Masters Worlds on September 5th. I'm pretty sure. I have to check what that is. Follow along. I appreciate you watching. Subscribe. Hit the little notification bell. Comment. Let me know what you think about this episode. Any changes in gears you've had to do via, to get towards your long-term goals. Anything you're struggling with training for competitions or things in life. Look forward to hearing from you.